Hello, BTD Battles, and today we're doing some, I think, old school. But I'm gonna be going back on one of my strategies that I tried out before. Well, let's not jump right in, but that strategy was Tack, Village, and Sniper. So in this, what's it called, update, there was a huge buff towards Sniper right here. I'll put a little circle around it, and basically you can read that if you want, but it attacks much faster. The cooldown for the ability is slower, it's faster, and you get more money. That's just basically it. So basically, the X4 or the 2.4 just shoots a lot faster. It gives you a lot more money, and it's just much more reliable now. So it's definitely something you do want to do with that. And now I think that this is more viable than ever since it's just so OP now. So let's wait to get somebody, and I'm gonna try old school first since I don't really need much powers in this. I just need good eco, and that's basically it. I went around 53, I think, on 90 something lives, no boost use, and alright, I played this guy already. Not today, but I think in another video. But I definitely think I could beat him, especially in Inits. Inits is a nice map for this. Nice little, nice hack map. So let's tell them good luck. And yeah, I think they're grinding. No, they're not apparently. But I think I mean, like, this is like my, I think, well, I've recorded this video a lot. I can't get like good gameplay where like I can explain it since like, I played in like fast power ups and then just got clapped by powers. Alright, so we'll start off right here, and they're probably gonna go boat farm mortar if I were to guess. Maybe some boat farm boomer as well. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for them to get down their farm, and then we're gonna try an eco. I doubt they wouldn't go mortar. Not mortar. I doubt they wouldn't go boat. This is just such a nice boat map as well. Yeah, so they're gonna leak that, and what are they doing? Alright, did not expect them to get that down so late, but probably just forgot about it, you know, acceptable. So they do have a boat and farm. Now, the only thing left is mortar, ace, or boomer. Maybe wizard. This is definitely a boomer mortar meta map. Alright, so back to my side now. I'm just gonna want to start off with a 1-3 right here. I think that'll be able to handle basically everything. Has a nice little bend here, catches basically everything, so we won't need a 2-3 up until round 4 if they push with any pinks, but if not, then I should be able to chill with this 1-3 for now. They're gonna send anything? Looks like they aren't sending anything, so that's good for me. I'm gonna keep on sending blues. I don't think sending any pinks is worth it. So, yeah, we're just gonna wait out for them to start leaking knives. We're gonna get a flash firing now. There they go. Wrote it like a book, and then they're gonna put it on. Then they're probably gonna have to get up another boat within the round. They went for a plantation, alright, so a little bit of greedy move, understandable. Now let's send 2 of those. Alright, that'll force a bit more defense. There they go with that. Alright, finally force it up, and they might leak a bit. No, they went straight for a grape shot, so they still did leak a bit, looks like. Alright, they're gonna send me some stuff, probably some pink soldiers, but yeah, that's a nice little layered rush. Shouldn't really do much. Has not a lot of range right here. Yeah, you see that? That's a nice little curve on both sides. So not a single life leaked right there. That's really good for me. And basically just means that I can over eco a lot. That's just it. Now I can send these greens. I'm gonna go for like a 800 eco. 800 eco seems about fine. And then I'll just stop around there. Probably I'm gonna go around 8 and then nothing after that. I'm gonna space eco of course, but basically nothing after that from there. So there we go with those pinks, and they will slowly get overwhelmed, I think. Why would they put that one on strong? That just doesn't make sense. They want it to keep it on first, even if they are chasing. It just doesn't make sense to take it off. So after, in this scenario it does, but when there's absolutely nothing behind it, it's just not worth it. Alright, so let's go for 620 eco. Alright, they're gonna be layering a bit of a rush right there. Alright, interesting. That's not nearly big enough of a rush to force much than that. I didn't actually need to get that. I just thought they'd send a lot more, but nice bait rush, I guess. Yep, so we have a nice 640 eco. We can just kind of save up for a bit. We are going to need money for the next 5 rounds-ish. Next 5 rounds, we're just going to need getting up upgrades after upgrades. And there they go with another rush. They saved up a bit more, but once again, it's not going to do much. I'm gonna get that just to not leak too much, but I really could have tanked that right there. Yep, so now moments of truth. What do they have for their lead detection? If they go mortar, then we know they have mortar. If they go wizard or boomer, then we know that ice. All right, let's give them a thumbs up. I definitely think I out late game them, but could definitely be wrong right there. So let's go for the village now, and let's give them a smile. Yeah. Let's actually wait for them to send me a bunch of stuff before I do that. Yeah, I want them to send me like a couple like camo reds, not camo reds, a bunch of camo pinks, and I just get it down. So if they're not gonna send anything, I can just space eco for a bit. All right, it's been too long. I can get that up on the cheaper prices. Now I just go for this, and I'm gonna want to rush this right here. Even though I have a bit of a low eco for round 14, I am just gonna want to rush this right there. Also, why haven't I sent that yet? Fool. Alright, so they haven't sent anything still. And they went for their cannon ship. Alright, there they go. And I can go for that if need be, but I think once I get this, I won't really need it. I'm gonna keep it on strong. I'm gonna only get like 3 on strong, since if you have all of them on strong, then the balloon under that will just get right by. And if it's mob class balloons, then it's just gonna be like a bunch of BFBs or mobs underneath, and that won't end up nice. Yeah, so we're just gonna save up for this right here. They're setting a bit more of a rush. Not really gonna do much. This will just handle it quite nicely. So for that, now we get money from that, and now we just start making bank. I'm gonna space eek. Did not mean to do that. No, we should start from there. But I think you saw a bit of Twitch. I don't know. Twitch is dark screen. Alright, so we're gonna want to space eco with pinks. That's all we're going to want to do, since we do want the majority of our money going towards our defenses and towards our new income. And that new income is this. And you see how fast I came back? That was 30 seconds, we're going to have a new one, and it's going to be around 800. 1900, that's really good. Alright, so now they have the Triple Republic, and they're probably going to go for their factory before round 20, I presume. Or round 19. Alright, so that was a bit sooner than I expected, so let's punish them for that. We don't really want them to get up. We don't really want them to get too much defense. Not defense, money up. We want to have the lead on them. Also, just noticing that this is a really nice layered with the AI. There's AI in there's lead in the AI, and there's not lead in the AI. That did I sent, so that forced up a lot of defense right there. Let's get this up now, and we should be able to get the next one up. There we go. And we could easily defend a mob right now. That's it. It's on strong, we want that on first. Strong really isn't good anymore. For the reasons I said before, it just the sniper gets overwhelmed by too many things on first, and that's why we have tack for a bit of micro. But at one point, tack's gonna be irrelevant. It's all gonna be snipers. But until we get to that point, we just need more money. Back to our space eco with pinks, and we have another one right there that should be able to get us there. They're getting past a lot of balloons on them. Yeah, so I think maybe a bunch of camo leads will force up some upgrades. So what's another good round to send stuff on? I think 22. I think 22 is kind of hard with the AI. I don't really know the rounds though. Oh, this was definitely a round to do it, but I missed it. Alright, so you see there's barely any balloons coming on screen anymore. And if they do come on screen, then they just immediately get evaporated. Alright, so we're just gonna do that, and let's do that for a bit. That'll really help out our eco. But alright, they're gonna be a fool and try and challenge our awesome defenses right here. Let's get this up right there, and that should be enough to defend. Looks like they're gonna die anyways. They're dead. They are not dead, but we are perfectly fine right here. With a bit of tack micro, we're perfectly fine, as seen right there. And now we get 2 of those, and that's gonna be like a nice 3k. There we go. I think we just get rid of tax for now. Tax are just for micro. Strictly for micro. There's absolutely no reason to have it right now besides damage, but maybe for mob damage, but that's really the only reason. Mob damage, barely, but yeah, mob damage barely, but actual micro, attack micro is gonna be what really carries us. Since it takes so long for these snipers to attack so many yellows or whatever they are, it's just worth it to do attack micro instead of it. And they probably think they win late game, but nope, my shot definitely wins out late game, so good for me. I don't think you can use forts in this, so that's also really good. Or if you can, it's through energy. So you see right here, these are absolutely creaming it. Even with the lads they send behind it, that one on strong, whichever one it is, looks like they're dead again. They are not dead again, but yeah, we're just gonna be absolutely chilling, probably up until a ZMG. I doubt they'll send a ZMG though. I think it'd be kind of foolish if they sent a ZMG, but I could definitely see them doing it. All I would need is, well, actually, let's just get a bit of defense up. I'll help out with balloons, and I'll help out with basically everything else. There always looks like they're on the verge of dying, and this time it actually is gonna happen. So there, perfect game. We should have gotten up jungle drums and we should have kept on equaling, but that's basically it. So let's tell them good game. They all said good game. It shows how OP this is. I said just do it in old school from now on, but I think from now on I'm gonna do, when I try the new strat, I'm gonna try it out in all 3 arenas. I'm gonna try it out in free power-ups, I'm gonna try it out in old school, and I wanna try it out in Busoni. It seems like really fair testing in all of the major ones. Powers, tier 0, or no powers. Alright, so we have this guy. I don't really know how to say that name. Yeah, Battle Sands are a great attack map. Wow, I'm really getting lucky today. I got like a bunch of non-attack maps. I think one of them was I think I got Industrial Zone twice. If that's a map, I'll put a little picture of it on screen right about now. But yeah, I got that twice, and I thought I'd make another video of that, but nah, I just scrapped that video. There were just too many things wrong in it. Like, looking back and everything, I just decided not to. Yeah, so they're gonna be leaking knives as always, since there's no real repercussion for that. So yeah, we're just gonna do the same exact thing, and they're also going to attack. All right, good for me then. And yeah, we're just gonna. That's basically it. We're just gonna want to wait for a bit, and we're gonna try and drain them. Not really that much, but we want to be a bit of aggro. You want to be a bit aggro and stuff like that, just to get them low and maybe get a cheeky dub early game. I doubt I won't. This is also kind of like a late game strat, so yeah, that's something. It does go late game and it does work early game. It's just really good. If you can get the right opponents with it in fast power-ups, and it can definitely go late. And I think it's definitely counterable. It definitely can counter a couple of strats, such as Cobra, if played right, of course. If they just like, what's it called? Balloon just you around like 2, then you're basically just gonna have to leak for the rest of the game. And then from there, you just kind of like be drained a lot. You're gonna have low lives. You can't really get much lives with this, unless you use forts, and that fort happens to be a heli, but you know, tends to not do that. Oh, do I have a story for you? So, in one of the other times trying to record this video, I got an absurd amount of people using their forts, and one of those people checked out my channel and they're like, "Don't facepalm me, boy." And that was like, I was gonna respond, but I decided not to. It's just like, bruh. And I'm pretty sure they were the person who used Heli Ice, Village, and Farm. All 4 of those are really OP. When you put them together, it's just too OP. Yeah, they basically were able to out farm if I were farming. They were able to out defend if I was rushing. They were able to basically just outdo everything right there with that farm and their ice stalls as well. Alright, so this guy's gonna be sending me a lot of these, so I'll just get that up right there. That should be able to help out a bit. I'm gonna get a 1-0. Yeah, it'll really be an aggro right there. Alright. Come on, guy. I just want to eco for a bit. Alright, yeah, we should be fine now. But that was just that was absurd. And so that now, maybe some region blacks as well behind that, but we have around our 600 eco. In, I think, boost only or like free power-ups, 600 is about normal, but in in fast power-ups, you're going to want to aim for 900. With super eco boost, of course. If you have like improved eco boost, you're definitely not going to get eco that high. But actually, how much better is super eco boost than improved eco boost? I thought it was like 7 and 8 now. It definitely could be wrong, but I think it's 7 and 8 now. That just really doesn't seem like a significant amount anymore. There we go with that, and they're probably gonna be shocked that I have this. And now we kind of over ecoed, but we're just gonna have to kind of just like pray and hope we can get this up fast enough right here. We have 1 round, we can sell that. For that, we need 2 more income boosts. Now we can get it right now, but we really don't want to sell this for that. We need 1 more income boost, and then we're fine. No, actually, we need 2 more income boosts, but yeah. Eek, that was a really good rush on their part. Yeah, that was really good. That forced up defense, it forced up camo, and it forced up the more attacks as well. If I did send that, if I did sell that, not send that. Yeah, so they're definitely doing very well right here. They have good farms. They kind of been aggro. Yeah, they have been aggro for a bit. Don't tell me they're gonna all out. All right. Okay. Yes, indeed. Alright, so now we just go late game and hope they surrender. They really have a high eco right now, but I out eco them, and I'm technically on par with their farming. There we go, they did surrender. Best part about it, ended on 69 lives. Alright, so let's try it 1 more game, then that'll be the end. You see, that's just an easy defend with that, so you just need to have like, you need to really pay attention in the mid game. It's easy early game. Mid game is where it really starts to get harder. You need to defend a bunch of rushes with camo, with lead, and then with camo lead and stuff like that. Then like all outs. BFB is definitely something you need to look out for. So hopefully we can show it off on this round. But if they do send a BFB, you are gonna want a bit of stuff if you don't have like 3 snipers already, which in most cases is not the case. But you're just gonna get maybe like 3 or 4 tag sprayers in the front, then you're just gonna you know, get ready for tack micro. And our pool is definitely skipping that one. Thank God I have like 135 energy, or else I'd just be absolutely done for if I had to go on that map. That's our opponent /E/. Right? They seem like they're okay. Yeah, they're definitely med count is high for their badges. I definitely expect them to maybe have a bit less, but it looks like they're pretty good. Alright, so we're going to start off with an anti-stall tack. Not anti-stall, with a stalling tack. Anti-stall would be like right there. Yeah, so it kind of has to reach the 2/3 mark at the... Right there, they're going to do the same thing except with a lower spawn. I think this is a bit better. Are they going to eco? Definitely doesn't look like they're ecoing. Yeah, this is 0-0 right there, so... I will wait for them to get up their farm then. Probably at 30. No farm yet. They're lagging. Alright, lagging hard. It's not me, but... Yeah, this is really lagging. Eek. They good? Opponent disconnected. Waiting for the response. Please do not leave at the match this time, as you will receive a loss. Loss. I think I missaid that. Time remaining, and then that. Alright, so... I hope this isn't too long a video. I think it's maybe like 10 to 15 minutes by now. But yeah, hopefully you are learning. If you have any questions about it, leave it in the comment section. I'll try to respond to it to my best ability. Alright, so yes, somebody's AirPods were connected, probably just walked by. I'm gonna like blur out the name or something like that. Yeah, alright, so now we're gonna do one last one. And now we're gonna try it out in boost only. There we go. So good luck to whoever I get, and I'll see you when we have our opponent. Alright, so here we got Cyprin. Alright, they have 16,000 meds, but of course we don't really know how many meds they have, because med count is broken. Yep, they're gonna quiet mode. Alright. Probably because they think I'm grinding right now. Definitely should be grinding, but we're pretty close to getting our chest 8. I'll show that afterwards. And with that chest 8, I'm actually going to be really close to getting 10 million medallions. And with that 10 million medallions, I'm going to get solar projectiles, and I'm going to try and get as low as possible with that. I'm going to try and get as low on meds as I can. In that 1 week that I have, like, off, kind of. Like, I'm going to get the 10 mil. I'm going to probably do it on stream. Then I'm just going to, like, start grinding. Probably for, like, Slayer's clan, Silver Slayer, if you know him. Definitely check him out if you don't. Yeah, so I'm going to probably be going in his clan. There's going to be, like... Yeah, I'm just going to be grinding for the 10 mil. Then after that, I'm going to be grinding for... my meds back, of course, since I'm going to try and get it as close to 0 as I can. So, let's say I have 9,500. I can't speak, but 9,950 medallions left, and I'll try and go in like 5 Shram Crucibles and 2 Rainbow Ruins. Just try and get that as close to perfect as I can. Basically gonna be like a rag switches on my main account, but I'm not gonna waste all my medallions on that. I'm just gonna get nice little silver projectiles. I don't actually think... I wonder how visible it is on tack shooter, since the tack's already kind of gray. Kind of silver, my bad. Yep, so they have boomer glue something like... Yeah, they have boomer glue. Yeah, so I don't know how this game's gonna go. They have a nice little sulfur late game. I also have a good sulfur late game as well. Sniper is the stall on the left side, if you do not know. And I will be able to micro the attack very well. Hopefully I will. I've choked a bit too many in other games to just unnecessary rushes with TTS, but I will not speak of that. I might put it at the end of the videos, like maybe like a funny clips that I just died to random things. Since I definitely did do that. Alright, it looks like they randomized. No, they have a double stall. Maybe they didn't. But camo does be looking kind of sketch on their side. They're going to triples back in the back. And I'm going to try and go for like a lower eco. I'm going to try and be really safe. Try and take it as late as I can. Since they are being kind of aggro, I think that's the right move right here. And a lot of people sending blacks around 7. Definitely good. I'm doing that just not to save, not to leak too many lives. I'll also get a 2-0, and I'm going to keep on ecoing. I need to stop forgetting to eco. Yeah, alright, so I'm probably not going to use tax any other time, but I just really don't want to nick that much. That's it. I won't need it late game, I just need it mid game, and early game I'm just going to try to save as many lives as I can. Probably not best, I should probably keep it for like regos and stuff like that, but I think after a bit, I'm fine. I think there's like a small little section of the strat where it can be like really heavily be aggro against, but we're about to hit that. We're about to hit that time about soon. Yeah. It is about to be round 10. Or am I gonna place my village? I'm gonna place it like right around here. Maybe like right now. I'm gonna place my sniper right here. Let's get that up. And I'll be able to handle itself. And now we get up a village right here. That's a nice little spread right there. And now we give him a nice smile. Does that reach this one? It does reach that one. That's really good. Alright, so they're really high now. Let's give them a thumbs up. You got it. Yep, so at 30, not at 30, at 42, we're going to be able to get up our radar scanner. Let's wait for him to send me some stuff, though. You're going to send me some stuff? I'm not going to rush. Alright, so this is an all-out. Hopefully that was an all-out. Was that an all-out? Oh, they sent camo spaced. Alright. And that was definitely a misclick. But that one definitely wasn't. Hopefully this doesn't end up in a video of clips. It does not, and I end up scot-free. Alright. So now we have that up, and once again we're gonna want to rush this sniper up. And we're gonna put that on strong now. You don't want too many on strong. I'd say like a max of like maybe like 3 at the beginning, then just go for straight at first, and then kind of tilt that. Alright, so they have that up, and I'm going to send that over. I'll force up some counteraction. I'll be able to tell when they have it. Looks like they're just gonna let their what's it called, tax just tank that. Then I'm just gonna go for this. That's basically it. So we basically just kind of we beat the hardest part of this, not the hardest, but we beat the first hardest part of this strategy. Now we need to get to this. Once we get to that, basically all our troubles are gone. So I can sell this one for 3k once I have 33k, and I'll basically be fine. Yeah, once I get this, I'll be able to get a nice 15k back. Not 15k, 1500 back. I'm sorry if I've been saying like 15k or like 1500 or like 15 1.5k. I just kind of choose choose one, and then I don't really choose one and just stick with that. I kind of like go with whatever one I feel like at the time. So now we go with this. Now you want to keep them on first for now. As you see right there, those reds would have gone by, but we can also use tack for that. Like I said, the tack is there for micro as well. And I think you might sometimes you just might want to keep them all on first. Maybe not for like maybe keep this one on strong for a bit, and during like round 13 through 16, just when like the harder waves are coming up, those waves with rushes, leads underneath, you don't want to do that. And then like maybe rounds with a lot of ceramics in it, but by round 32 you should have enough of these snipers that it really doesn't matter. But yeah, just kind of rambling on, but you just want to keep a bunch of these. You don't need a high eco. A high eco is nice to get you started off, get you off your feet, but it's really not needed. You see, I have 610 eco. At one point, my eco will be like such a small part of my money, it just won't really matter. So I'll just force up that defense. It won't kill them straight up, but it will maim them a bit if they don't die to this. They're not going to die to this. They are not dead to that, and they do have their counter protection. But their raised rotor is being a bit wonky, and it almost just lost some lives towards that. There we go, we have triple now. So basically now, this is where the money starts rolling in. And if you're in like free power-ups or you have access to money, I should probably try and save up for it now, but I should probably go for, not now, maybe in a couple of rounds when I have 5 snipers up. I should try and go for the 4-2, just so that it can reduce the cooldown of these, and it'll be even more efficient at that point. This is definitely if there was any time to Maelstrom, it would not be now because I don't need it. That's perfectly fine. You see, all those on first, they just crush that. And yeah, that Maelstrom's just gonna be there for a bit. It's just gonna be vibing there in case I do need it, like in the later runs. If they do rush, then I will have it up. It's still on strong. Not strong. Let's put it on first again. First is just so much better. And if you see, there is a difference between the attack rate. These ones, the 2-4, they're bobbing a lot more than the 2-3. Once there are a lot of balloons, if they would send me like a mob, it'd be very obvious, but it's bobbing a lot faster than the other ones, and it's especially obvious when there's a lot more balloons. You'll definitely see it around 32 if you make it that late. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this now. Also help with attack speed, and with a 2-4, you can actually see how fast they are. But you see here, this 2-3 is attacking a lot slower than the other ones. It's bobbing a lot slower, which means it's attacking slower as well. So now we just want to save up for this. It won't really take that long. I guess in the meantime I can eco with those, but yeah, you should probably do that. I'm just gonna try and keep it as a low eco, just so you don't need one. You don't need a high eco. And if they do send something, I think I'm just perfectly fine. I think I just defend that. I don't think there'd be any reason where I just don't defend. Let's go for that. And now they always look at it on the verge of dying since their defense is so far back, but nope, they always manage to pull through. Yep, and you see, I didn't need to use any of those spikes in the beginning. It was just kind of like save lives. I thought that was like an all-out, but then I realized it's part of the AI. Also, if these were on strong, then they would have created a regrow farm right there. Nothing would have popped the other balloons, and this also helps with those stray balloons. it pops them. See, we no longer need this maelstrom right there. This maelstrom is more for like micro now. It really serves no purpose besides that. Since these just do a lot more damage than attack sprayers. They are more expensive, but they just do more damage. That's just facts right there. Alright. So, now we get all of those up. And now we can place another one. So basically every time you do 3 of these, you can get up a new one. You see here I have my little empire of snipers, and they're just absolutely shorting around 23, which is giving them a lot of troubles with. It's just giving them a lot of troubles right there. And here we go with this, we're probably going to be able to get up 2 more with this. Yep, we definitely can. So that's 1, then we have another one right here. And now we get 2 more of those, and that gives me about 3k more. And now we just get a lot of money a lot faster. They're saying well done. Yeah, I'm just making a lot of bank right here. And looks like they're dying. They are not. That's not quite yet. But yeah, this just out late games a lot of strategy since it has a stall, it has a lot of damage all in one tower, and with that beacon, it just absolutely absolutely wrecks any balloons. I'm gonna show you this right here. Just show you how fast these things can attack. I'll use it around 32 if we make it that long. Or if they rush first, that'd be really optimal, but maybe they won't. I'm gonna go for the 2-4. I'm actually gonna use it right now before they die. I cannot use it before they die, but basically I'll show you in a sandbox mode, and I'll show you how much you need for each mob class balloon to defend, so that's a good game. Yep, they say a good game too. And now we go in sandbox mode, and I'll show you how much you need for each one. While it's under jungle drums, a 2-3 village. So let's check. Let's try it out on offside. So I think you only need 1 to defend this. With a mob. Could be wrong. I don't really think. I think you only need 2. You only need 1 for a mob. So let's go around 1 mob. That just gets wrecked by that. Yep, you definitely don't need more than 1. Then again, these all depend on rounds, so I don't know which round it's on right now, but in that round you only need 1 of these to defend, and you'll probably also have some other defense besides just that. But of course you don't need more defense besides that. You just kinda just use it just to well, it is a lot of defense, but you could only have 1 if need be. I'm gonna stop at 5, since I think you only need 5 to defend a BFB. Maybe not on this map, but on other maps you only need like I thought that was like all 3 of them. I was about to say like what? I was literally speechless. You could just see me saying I over again. So I don't think you need 4 anymore. So let's do that again. And there you go. Those are just absolutely shredding those. They're all on first. They're all doing a good job right there. And yeah, we're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait for all those to go through, and this should defend it. I have a feeling you could do it with 3, but I just don't think it's gonna be viable. Alright, so I'll check it out on check out how many you need for a ZMG. I'm gonna get 1 of these, just a 4-1, and that should be able to handle it basically really well by itself. But we're gonna keep on getting some more just to help out. I think that should be enough right there. That is 10 of those and 1 of these. 1 stun and 10 of those. Alright, so now these are actually just shredding this. Maybe you don't need 10. Whichever round this is looking very easy as a mob, as a BFB, as a ZMG, my bad. Hopefully it's not like a round 1 ZMG, but it should be like your estimate on how many you want per thing. Obviously you're gonna have a bit more defense than this. You might not. Once again, because once you have these money, you just want to get rid of tax. It's just not worth it anymore, so get around 10 for that. And now I'm going to show you the best part of Sniper. And yeah, I'm going to fill up these with these. Yeah, I'm going to fill up them with 2-4s, and I'm going to show you how fast they can really attack. I'm going to get a bunch more, and then I'm just going to send like a bunch of ZMGs. And you will see how fast these things attack. It would surprise you. I see like this, these snipers will never be able to handle these many ZMGs, so see how many that is. So let's do that, and they just constantly moving. Now let's actually see if they could defend this, theoretically. So we're gonna do this. That's Big Balloon Buster. That is the best of the Balloon Busters. And now we're gonna do this. So let's sell and rebuy this one right here, so it can be used again. And this actually might defend. I don't know how many ZMGs that is, but that's definitely a lot right there. Thank God this isn't lagging, but yeah, this is actually doing really well for what I expected. Yeah, wow, this is really well. It's doing really good right here. So let's use that again, and I'm gonna sell this and rebuy it, so we can see how well it does under the boost and this. There it is. There's a little spot. Yep, there we go with that, and that actually defended. The 16 of those defended like 10 ZMG, so that is gonna be all for today. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll have another one within the week. Oh, we're so close. We're so close to this right here. But that's gonna be so nice. That's gonna be, that will get me to 10 mil. Oh, that's gonna be poggers, right? So, see you in the next one.